Pepsi Prebiotic Cola in original and cherry vanilla. That Pepsi taste you love with no artificial sweeteners and 3 grams of prebiotic fiber. Pepsi Prebiotic Cola. Unbelievably Pepsi.
This episode is brought to you by Welch's Fruit Snacks. Big news for your kids' lunchbox. Welch's Fruit Snacks are now made without any artificial dyes. A snack parents can feel good about and the same delicious taste kids can't get enough of. All made with no artificial dyes. Try Welch's Fruit Snacks today.
This episode is brought to you by Palmolive. Family time isn't just the big moments. It's weeknight dinners, sitting around the table, everyone talking all at once. So when the plates are empty and the sink is full, use Palmolive Ultra. Palmolive's most powerful formula removes up to 99.9% of grease, leaving your dishes sparkling clean. And the new convenient pump makes cleaning even easier, so you can spend less time tackling dishes and more time together. Shop now at palmolive.com.
Live, Laugh, Larceny discusses true petty crimes that may be disturbing to some.
Or could be easy listening to all you psychopaths out there.
All stories are based on actual events, but details may vary.
Listener discretion is not advised.
Live,
Laugh,
Larceny. Welcome to Live, Laugh, Larceny, the show with bad decisions, told with good vibes. This is Trevin.
And I'm Amanda, and we have a special guest. We've wanted to have her on for quite some time. Introducing Kylie.
Hello.
From Crime with Kylie, yeah.
Yes, welcome to the show. I know we originally met you at CrimeCon. That was just last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, September.
Wow, time flies.
It does.
God, it's flown so much since we saw you last.
Yeah,
I know.
I'm not ready for CrimeCon again, but
Neither are
gonna
we.
have to be.
Well, welcome to the show. For all of our listeners who aren't familiar with you, you want to kind of talk about your YouTube and everything like that?
Yeah, I have a true crime podcast I've been doing for the past 4 years, 5 if you count random documentaries I made in San Francisco about the Zodiac Killer. I do a lot of relatively unknown cases, but then short form, I'll do more known cases, kind of what's going on in the news, things like that.
Nice.
You did documentaries too? I didn't know that.
I did. I initially started out doing my dad would take me into San Francisco every weekend, which is a 2-hour drive from where we live. And it's always fascinated me, and there's plenty of murders and stuff there. So I just bring my camera, which I think, it's on the nightstand behind me, and it's not meant for video. That's just meant for photo. And I still make video documentaries about the Zodiac Killer and different other killers like the Doodler and things like that, and post them on YouTube.
Ooh,
Oh.
I'm obsessed. I'm going to have to check that out.
I was in my emo phase too, so it's black hair, red lipstick, black clothes, fishnets at all times. So
I feel it coming back. The world's pulling me back into the emo.
I was there's nothing wrong with it. I was honestly, it's a vibe. I prefer it.
Yeah.
I totally agree. Was it your interest in crime that made you be a videographer person, or were you already into photography and video before and you just made them mush together?
I'd say I was raised on not an iPad kid, because those are way after my time, but I would say YouTubers definitely raised me.
Mm-hmm.
So I liked to watch YouTube. So then I started making my own videos. My dad hated kid shows, so he would just put on NCIS and Bones when I was 4 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the reason. There's really no in-depth oh, this was my calling. It's no, I was probably just primed to be into it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, we talk about that all the time. How I don't know how old you are. We might be a little bit older than you, but Unsolved Mysteries, the original one back in the day, and America's Most Wanted. All those shows were always playing in the background when we were growing up.
Yes.
It's weird how, I don't know, just the way that we're raised and we just pick up little bits and pieces of everything as we go along. And then when it's time to make something creative, it's funny the little pieces that we grab from everything to put together.
Yeah.
Our show is, Amanda's a huge true crime person. I love comedy, and we just kind of kept making work together in different ways. It's cool when you can take something your love from what you watched your dad watch and then just follow it from there.
And then you can just kind of mix it up and see what works. I'm so used to having my laptop on me, but I was like, if you guys want, I know it'd be really cool for you guys. Last night in Lodi, we had a drunk driver. It was a very minor accident. There was not really an accident. I wouldn't say, I don't know. There's no dent, but it's technically an accident.
Okay.
And the guy was so drunk that the car windows are all foggy, and he stumbles out, and this lady's just like yelling at him, like, you hit my car. And he's just kind of like, yeah, like, fuck, I know, whatever. And he like walks to the Panera Bread across the street. Like, he leaves his car in the intersection, just like drunkenly stumbling away, like, yeah, I know I messed up. Like, the clip is like going crazy right now, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh,
that's perfect for us. Oh my God.
It is honestly kind of funny, and the lady's like screaming, which I get it could be scary, but really doesn't look like an accident. And I'm like, ma'am, just be calm. You have his car, his license, like,
right.
He left everything in the vehicle. Like, I can't even qualify this as a hit and run.
Right.
Like, you're going to be covered. Unless you're the most uninsured driver ever, or you yourself are driving without a license, I don't get why you're that mad. Like,
totally. Yeah. Like, he's just going in to get a bread bowl. You have his car.
It's kind of like best case scenario for drunk driving in the rain.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no, that's perfect. We love dumb little crimes like that have like a funny element. Yeah.
I saw that last night. I was like, oh, that's right up your guys' alley.
Oh no, literally. Oh, yeah. That is perfect. Wow. Well, thanks again for joining us today. Should we jump into Dreadful Dilemmas, you guys?
Yes.
Okay, Trevin, start her off.
So my dreadful dilemma this week actually just has to do with a piece of entertainment that I binged the latest season of throughout this last week. But my dreadful dilemma about it is, I don't know why. I guess it's just, I'm sure you can probably think of this for yourself, but there's things that you like, but you kind of forget you like it. And then somebody says, hey, do you want that? And you're like, I don't think I like that. I don't know. I did it with food a lot as a kid. But anyway, the newest season of Love on the Spectrum came out.
Oh, see, I've never watched that. Is it good?
I like it, but for some reason, I keep forgetting that I do most of the time. This was the 4th season. Emily and I think we watched every season but one together. But I learned something when I was watching it this time. I guess we're just so devoid of real things in the world today. I've noticed just how wholesome this show is, and I've really enjoyed. It's like a dating show, but without the dating drama so much. It's about people on the autism spectrum, and I really enjoy how open they are about, like, I don't like that, or they say something that you did right there just upset me. And coming from polite Midwest, I think, like, oh my God, I would never say that. Nobody would ever say that to me, because that might make them think I don't like them. And the more that we in society do that, it's funny the messes we kind of create, and how they fix that by right up on the first date just being like, you do that and I don't like that about you. And they decide from that point if they want to keep going. And the stuff that you talk about watching all the time, Amanda, your dating reality shows.
Oh, yeah.
I think about how you like to watch it for the drama and the miscommunications and stuff. And Love on the Spectrum is dating show without all of that, because it literally is just like, I like this person. I hope they like me back. And I'm going to be really honest. And I hope that people like my honesty. And yeah, it's just so real. And I really enjoy that authenticness that I don't see on TV that often anymore.
That's cute. Have you watched that, Kylie?
I have. I'm not caught up, but my husband introduced me to that show, and I know we've watched at least like a season or two of it. I agree. I like the bluntness, because you just don't see that. Even to me, sometimes I'm like, oh, wow, that was rude, of like, well, I like this. If you don't, we're not meant to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, like you're saying, so many miscommunications or like lack of communication seems like it's solved in these scenarios. So that's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so sweet. I probably should give it a whirl. You're right. I am more focused on the reality TV that does tend to have the drama, the housewives, all the dating shows. But yeah, I need to give it a chance.
Yeah, I mean, like, those shows have love in the title, but the producers are doing everything in their power to not let love happen.
Oh, yeah, sure.
It should be like fighting in Salt Lake or something.
Do you guys watch Love is Blind? Or like, is that one of the ones that you watch, Amanda?
Yes. I haven't watched the most recent season, but I've watched all the other ones. Yeah.
Yeah, because even for me, I was like, after season 4, it was like the drama and the miscommunications just kind of seemed like repeat, and I wasn't viewing the characters as individuals anymore, because they all kind of seemed to like fit the same personality type and like fall into the same patterns as everyone else.
Yep.
Yep. That's what Amanda and we've talked about on this show. It seems like they find out that what keeps people watching, obviously, is the drama. And so, the sequelitis, you got to get bigger and bigger. And eventually it's just everybody's from some weird cult, or everybody is extremely abusive, and we can't just connect to a human being anymore. Because we watch reality stuff because sometimes there's just like a kind of person who reminds us of us a little bit. And we get to put ourselves in their shoes. But now everybody is just so like blown out of proportion and extra as like a certain trope. It's hard to relate to anybody.
I feel like a lot of them, like, it kind of came out, it's the reality TV shows, like, their producers, like, fault for kind of making them into these public figures, but now it feels like everyone's going on these shows to go try to become an influencer instead of, like, for love or for reality, because although I don't like the Duggars, like, the 10 Kids and Counting, like, I think they're terrible people, at least those reality TV shows kind of seemed real, and you're like, you guys aren't doing this for fame, like, you're kind of okay being hated and being, like, your own thing, which in and of itself is kind of respectable. At least compared to, like, 2026 media TV shows.
Yeah, I like anything that shows me at least just something else about the human experience, as long as I'm learning something. Nice. But when it's so curated, like this newer stuff you're talking about.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. I'm the same way. I just genuinely like hearing other people's stories. I think that's one of the main reasons I like reality TV. But yeah, I do like a little drama, but sue me. But also, yeah, if it doesn't have that authenticity, then like I'm out.
Like the stakes don't have to be super high for the drama to matter. I mean, within a relationship, just a small disagreement can be, relationship ending. So it's all on how the people feel it and handle it. It doesn't need to be a fringe cult.
I hear that. Well, that is dreadful. You guys, I also have a dreadful dilemma to share this week, and it has to do with an item of clothing, I guess you would call it that, or maybe an accessory. I don't know what you would label these as, but...
Ooh, we have a very stylish guest, so this is a good person to bring this up with.
Oh, good. Well, you might judge me for this one.
Flattered.
Over the weekend, we decided to take my oldest daughter out to go shopping and get some new shoes. And while we were out, we had the bright idea that we should become a Croc family. Now,
you all did it together?
We all have Crocs. I got the little accessories to go on them. But, I'm fine with it. I can stand in my truth.
And in your Crocs?
I can stand in my Crocs. But there is a small part of me that remembers when Crocs first came into the malls when we were growing up, and I just thought they were the dumbest, ugliest. Everyone was hating on Crocs when they first came out, and now I'm a Croc person. What is going on with me?
Is this style, Kylie?
Here's the thing. My one question before I answer that is, are they comfortable now? Because the last time I owned a pair of Crocs, I felt like they were too narrow in the middle and would cut into your foot if you didn't wear them with socks. And it would cause a weird foot sweat. So,
oh, hell no. No, these are wide. They are comfy. Girl.
So they're not rubbing anywhere weird?
No. I have a wide foot, okay? I have a flat foot. Yeah. I have all the problems with the feet. And they feel great.
Okay, well, then that's good. And then maybe that's why they're still around. I did see, what charms did you put on there?
Yes. Oh my God. So I have a yellow butterfly because I always tell my kids I'm going to come back after I pass away as yellow butterfly. I have a camera because I'm a photographer. I have a bunch of them that my kids basically didn't want.
Okay.
Oh, cows are my favorite animal. There's a cute little cow.
Nice.
I love rainbows and flowers. That kind of vibe.
I think you can make a cute summer fit with those. I mean, the personalization on the Crocs really does it. I feel like anything can be fashionable. I mean, look at Coachella right now. Anything can be fashionable if you add enough doodads to it.
Yeah, just wear a sheer see-through thing with a thong underneath and the Crocs, and there we go.
Yeah,
that's a fit. There, yeah.
Everything goes with ass.
Yes. What a time to be alive.
Right.
Well, thank you for understanding and not judging my decision. I basically just went along with it because my husband and my oldest wanted the Crocs. And I was like, well, if you guys are getting Crocs, I want Crocs.
Yeah, you can't be left out.
Yeah.
You let them team up against you.
Yeah. And then we ordered my youngest tiny, cute little pink ones. So they're going to be getting here soon.
That'll be cute. Then you got to do family photos in Crocs.
We have to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a requirement at this point.
Yes.
The way you explain that by saying like we all went and you all got charms, you make it sound like you went to like Build-A-Bear and just like we decided we're gonna just take the leap. We're all doing Crocs and we decided to get a starter set. We blinged up. We're not just gonna do bear Crocs for the first month. We're doing it right.
You know what? Crocs really should have almost like a Build-A-Bear setup, because I had to order these accessories online and then it took a few days to get there. But really, they should. I don't know. Maybe they have that, but
they're missing out on money if they're not doing it.
If they're not doing that, yeah, they need to have like a charm buffet just set up and
like Disney pins, but for Crocs.
Yeah.
Because my God, this was like the best part was customizing them. I would not want to wear just plain ones.
Exactly. Because then you're just wearing shoes with holes in them.
Yeah, what's the point? Oh my God. Well, Kylie, do you have anything dreadful going on in your life this week?
I do. I texted you guys about this a little bit, but I do have a bone to pick with Mattel specifically.
Do tell.
For buying American Girl and then completely changing the brand, because my childish, healing inner child, expensive hobby is collecting American Girl dolls, and I think that they completely ruined the brand, and now I have to go buy all the clothes like used because they retired all the good stuff and all the historical stuff. Because what got me into it as a kid was like the stories, reading the books, learning about history. Like,
right.
I don't think I really had to study for A-Push at all between listening to Hamilton and reading American Girl books. I was like, I'm good. And now they don't even have books. They like might give girls like a journal or something. And I'm like, well, what are they going to do with this? Like, journals are so common. Like, why not actually have them read historical books?
Right.
And now they've like pinkified everything. All the outfits are pink. They feel really cheap and they're just gross. So I had to like buy up my collection basically before like the cost of it all goes through the roof, because they retired everything that was good about it.
Damn, I didn't know this. See, my kids don't have an American Doll. I had friends that had them. That was just never my collection, but I always liked them. I didn't realize they had changed so much about it. Holy shit.
Yeah, all the new ones have like really weird like eyelashes. They kind of look fake. They have stars on their feet. Let me see.
Oh my God, yes, show me.
This one is like, if you want a Labubu, this is like the 24 karat. This is like a $500 doll. She's number 4 of their Just Like You. They barely sold any of them at the time, so now she's like a rare collectible.
Whoa.
And yeah, I didn't know how to feel about her at first, but I actually really like her, especially I put her in this outfit and I'm like, this is her outfit.
Mm-hmm.
So I keep my most collectible ones in my room. The rest of them are in my kitchen on a shelf until my husband can build me a podcast studio in the backyard. And shelving them all.
That's a good motivator,
right
honestly.
Yeah, that's my bone to pick. I think that their outfits like these and like all their historical clothes were way better than the crap that they're putting out now.
Yeah, that does suck. I didn't realize that they weren't doing the books anymore. Because, yeah, I remember my friend who collected them. It had a whole book, a whole story. Yep. Now more than ever, we need to encourage reading. So, like, what the hell are they thinking?
Yeah, because they had, like, stories from, like, World War II, or, like, when the shower was first invented, or, like, they're all over the country. They're crazy, amazing books, super historically fiction, like, accuracy. And now they're like, okay, well, the literacy rate's low. It doesn't seem like kids are wanting to read. And it's like, well, that doesn't mean take away the books. It means promote the books a little more.
Yeah.
Don't, like, close them off. So...
we're going to have like a Pocahontas American Girl with a tablet.
Yes.
With a tablet.
I'm surprised if that's next.
No, that literally will be next.
Their new historical girls are from the 2000s. And I'm like...
Make me feel old.
I know. I'm like, I'm historical.
Oh, God. I felt that in my bones.
They're like, back when a computer had a back. And I'm like, yes. I had one of those. What do you mean? Like, take me back to the dolls where they just had, like, a quill. I'm not talking about, like, the beginning of Apple.
Yeah, like, we lived this life, okay?
Yeah.
We don't need this. Oh, my God. That is crazy. Well, I share that dilemma with you now that I know it.
Thank you.
And everything's getting cheaper. It's so annoying.
It really
is. Annoying.
Did Mattel not learn anything from the Barbie movie? Come on.
Yeah, it's bad. Even the Barbies, I didn't get my daughter Barbies, but I was like in Target looking for a birthday present, and I was like, all of the Barbies, the clothes look like plastic. Like the face paint looks like they visibly look cheaper than what I remember as a kid. And I'm like, it's not like they're not making money. They have to still be making money.
No, it's crazy. My daughters still have my old Barbies, and
Yeah.
they are holding up, and their clothing is holding up
Yes.
better than their new Barbies sometimes. The new Barbies' heads are popping off, their clothes don't fit right, or the threads coming out of them. And then I have this, amazing dress from the 90s, and I'm like, this one's still going strong.
Yeah.
She's been
It's
working
crazy.
on those for decades now.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
With Sam's Club, you have the freedom to shop your own way. Curbside pickup, delivered to your doorstep, come in and grab it yourself. Yes, yes, yes. They've got plenty of options. Your call. Say yes to shopping the way you want. Join now at samsclub.com/yes and. You must be 18 years or older to purchase a membership, and membership is subject to qualifications. Visit samsclub.com/yes and for details.
Chronic migraine is 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more.
Botox, onabotulinum toxin A, prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine before they start. It's not for those with 14 or fewer headache days a month. It prevents on average 8 to 9 headache days a month versus 6 to 7 for placebo.
Prescription Botox is injected by your doctor. Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Allergic reactions can include rash, welts, asthma symptoms, and dizziness. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, including ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, myasthenia gravis, or Lambert-Eaton syndrome, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
Why wait? Ask your doctor, visit BotoxChronicMigraine.com, or call 1-800-44-BOTOX to learn more.
Marvel Television's Wonder Man, an 8-episode series, now streaming on Disney+.
A superhero remake, not exactly what we'd expect from an Oscar-winning director.
Action! Simon Williams, audition for Wonder Man.
I'm gonna need you to sign this, assuming you don't have superpowers.
I'll never work again if anyone found out.
My lips are sealed.
Marvel Television's Wonder Man. All 8 episodes now streaming, only on Disney+.
Well, Trevin, let's start our game, why don't we?
Let's do this. So, Kylie, I have created a game here in your image.
I'm scared.
I was very excited to have you on here. After we became online friends after CrimeCon, I couldn't help but notice your gift for decorating and restoring pieces from different eras. I've commented on a couple, and you told me that you like going to thrift stores and doing stuff like that.
Yes.
An 80s style painting that you had, I thought it was Rio from Duran Duran, and you just knew the art. I thought that was really cool. So I thought that we need to take a tour, and there's nobody better to take us on this tour than you take us on
Okay.
Kylie's Eras tour.
Ooh, okay.
On Kylie's Eras tour, we'll be traveling through time with celebrities we know all too well, who, whether we knew they were trouble or not, committed some very petty crimes. We'll give you the celebrity and the crime. All you have to do is tell us which era of their career it happened in. And the eras will be defined by us. So that's the catch.
Okay.
Each question is worth 2 points, and if our ridiculous era names are too hard for you, we can simplify them for a 1-point deduction.
Oh, love that.
So my one question for you is, are you ready for it?
Yes.
The drama.
Perfect.
Round number 1. The first celebrity is going to be Prince. So, while on tour, Prince's keyboardist, Dr. Fink, suggested they get a police megaphone as a stage prop. The next day, on a flight out of Jackson, Mississippi, they spot an emergency bullhorn in the overhead bin, and Prince convinces him to steal it. A passenger snitches, the pilot makes a full announcement about a federal crime, and sky marshals board the plane before takeoff. They find it. Prince stands up and admits it. They both get arrested, and somehow it turns into a meet and greet at the station. Sorry, these are all new for me too, because Trevin made this, so I'm like chuckling.
Yeah, this is new info to me.
This is amazing. So, which era did this occur in? Is it A, Purple Rain, Silver Screen era, B, up-and-comer with a hot first album era? Or C, love symbol formerly known as Prince era? This is tough.
It was thick in concept.
I want to say B, but I don't
You are
know.
correct.
You are correct.
Oh my gosh. Kylie, the correct answer is B, up-and-comer with a hot first album era, which is 1980. Ding, ding, ding.
That makes sense. Well, because if you have to steal something, you're probably an up-and-comer. You're probably not fully made it yet, and you guys referred to him as Prince, so it was definitely not C, because he wasn't a symbol yet.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
And A, Purple Rain, it had nothing to do with that. So
good call.
It was
Good
just
call.
process of elimination.
You are just so good at this game already.
Don't say that. I'm going to get the next like 3 wrong.
My thought process with it was maybe you would think he wasn't an up-and-comer if he was able to get himself out of it so easily. But after he had put out just his first album, I Want to Be Your Lover was on that one, I believe. And he was opening for James Brown at the time.
Wow. That is funny that he did that. Oh my God.
Yeah. There's a lot of speculation on whether or not he actually ever saw the inside of a jail cell. They just got pulled off the plane and then maybe sweet talked it and had a good time at the station once they got there.
Right. He just signed a few autographs.
Like, that's logical.
Yeah. Okay. Number 2. Matthew McConaughey.
All right.
Police respond to a noise complaint at Matthew McConaughey's house in Austin, Texas, and find him completely naked, high, and aggressively playing the bongos. He's arrested for marijuana possession and resisting transport. Charges get dropped, but he still pays a $50 noise complaint. Which era was this? Is it A, awkward years before the glow-up era? B, how to lean on the cover of rom-com movies era? Or C, watch me ramble in a Lincoln era?
Aggressively playing the bongos. Okay.
Yeah, high, naked. Still avoided charges, so probably. I mean, yeah, I guess the only crime really is a noise complaint until they tried to arrest him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not really sure what they were doing, if they went in the house or what, or why they went in the house.
Yeah, like, do you have to answer if it's a noise complaint?
I have no idea.
Good question.
I want to say C, but it's a guess, and I don't know.
You are incorrect.
Okay, I figured.
It actually was in his awkward years. It's the earliest one. It's A. This happened in 1999. At this point, he would have done Dazed and Confused. It was like he was in his cocoon at this point, just getting ready to do Failure to Launch and How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days and all this stuff before he became the heartthrob.
Wow.
So his cocoon was like bongos.
Yeah, drugs and bongos.
Yeah, that sounds like a vibe. Like,
honestly, like I know what my afternoon plans are now. I'm just
I'll get off the call.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's for
so
behind
funny.
the paywall.
Wow. I mean, I guess at least he wasn't hurting anyone, but that is really funny that after all of that, he still went on to become like this big, famous actor. That's so funny.
I feel like that's a lot of theirs. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. kind of has like the same, like, kind of rough start, and then it's like, he's Iron Man.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Are we ready for round number 3?
Tentatively.
Okay, let's do it. Oh, I love this one. Reese Witherspoon. That's my girl. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Reese Witherspoon was arrested for disorderly conduct during her husband's DUI stop after refusing to stay in the car. Dashcam footage shows her repeatedly asking the officer, "Do you know who I am?" Followed by, "This is beyond," which it was. In which era did Reese have this audacity? Was it A, I don't need backups, I'm going to Harvard era? B, one Oscar down, going wild for another era? Or C, help, I'm trapped on Apple TV Plus era?
I don't think it's C.
You're killing me with these names of these eras. I should have read through this beforehand. I can't. You're right.
You're right.
Yay.
You are so right. One Oscar down, going wild for another era. It happened in 2013.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, this was around the time the movie Wild came out. She was only nominated for that one. Shit, what's the one she won in? I knew this, and now it was Walk the Line is the one she won.
Oh, Walk the Line. I love that movie. I remember this DUI. I remember when it came out and it was like on TMZ and I was like, oh, Reese, no, not doing the "do you know who I am" line. Oh,
have you seen it, Kylie?
No, I don't think I've seen it.
She goes, "This is beyond. This is beyond." It's so funny.
I'm going to Google that.
It's pretty good.
I'll try to put a little bit of clip in here.
Yeah, I feel like it couldn't have been for Legally Blonde. I feel like she would have tried to like hold it together for the press for Legally Blonde, but she just got an Oscar and she's like on a win.
Totally.
Absolutely.
I would expect that to be like a, do you know me?
Yeah, right.
Yep. And she wouldn't do it now that she's trapped on Apple TV Plus.
Totally.
Yeah, no.
I mean...
He's under arrest. If you don't get back, I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm allowed to stand on American ground and ask any question I want to ask. Go ahead. Come on.
You better not arrest me.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you kidding me?
No, I told you.
I'm an American citizen.
I told you to get in that car and stay in there, didn't I?
This is beyond. This is beyond.
You fight with me. I promise
This
you.
is harassment. You're harassing me as an American citizen.
Well, I love the context thoughts. This is perfect. You're thinking exactly how I would be doing it. For round number 4, our favorite mama from Stranger Things, Winona Ryder.
Love.
Yes.
Winona Ryder was arrested at a Saks Fifth Avenue in Beverly Hills after being caught with nearly $5,000 worth of stolen designer clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Security saw her stuffing items into her bag and trying to remove the tags. She was charged with grand theft and also had prescription drugs without a prescription. Which era was this? Is it A, Tim Burton made me creepy era? B, Little Women, big movies era? Or C, dating Mr. Deeds for a career comeback era?
God damn.
E?
That is incorrect.
Okay, which one is it?
It's actually dating Mr. Deeds for a career comeback era.
When was
did
that?
she date him after?
When did Mr. Deeds come out? I think it was 2002.
Oh, wait, that's so bad. I didn't recognize that was a movie. I know her from all the Tim Burton stuff and then Heathers.
Yes.
Oh, yes, that's iconic.
Beetlejuice and Heathers were like a year or two apart in the 80s. Little Women, Big Movies era was in the 90s. She did a real stretch of these indie movies. I mean, Little Women was a little less indie, but then she did some more moody 90s stuff. This was kind of her time where she hadn't quite figured out what she was doing from the 90s into the 2000s. And that was when she was the love interest in a Adam Sandler movie by doing Mr. Deeds. And that was kind of the thing that picked her back up and eventually got to Stranger Things.
And that was after Shoplifting, which crazy to kind of be that blacklisted after that. I mean, celebrities do a lot worse.
Yeah.
Right?
I remember it was a
know.
strange time. Yeah, in like 2002, everybody was so judgy.
Yes.
And I even remember my family, and even I kind of viewed it in the same way. I was like, oh, that Beetlejuice girl's hitting hard times. I mean, just stealing little clothes. We've been there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we were just talking about like how all these men in Hollywood can like get away with whatever.
Yes.
And then they're like the lead actor and she's over here like, please forgive me for stealing some designer shirts. Like,
Did she even successfully steal?
it's crazy out here. Like, I'm still a Winona fan. This can't make me hate her. I don't care what you say.
She did good as Mrs. Byers or Miss Byers.
Oh, I
Right?
love her in that, yes.
She's so perfect for that role. My God.
She is.
And now I want to watch Heathers again, too.
I love Heathers.
Same. Isn't, oh God, what's his name, Trevin? We've talked about him so many times on
Christian
the show.
Slater?
Christian Slater, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and my mom, I said it in an episode a long time ago. I never corrected it. I said that mom thinks Christian Slater is hot, and she said, no, he was only hot back when Heathers came out, and she thinks he's a weirdo now, so.
What? I feel the exact opposite. I thought he was weird then, and now in his older age, I find him more attractive. I don't know anything about him personally. He might be a huge POS. I don't know. That's
He was
just
a bad
my
boy in Heathers.
Okay. Moving on. Round number 5. Bill Murray. Okay, this one's going to be fun. A young Bill Murray gets stopped at an airport after joking that he has 2 bombs in his suitcase. What the actual fuck? That was not written in there.
Don't answer that question.
Authorities do not find bombs, but they do find 10 pounds of marijuana. Okay. This is just, why would you joke about that if you have 10 pounds of marijuana with you?
I don't get it either.
Which era was this? A, pre-fame, pre-comedy, pre-med school era. B, busting ghost, hunting gophers era. Or C, only works with Wes Anderson now era.
Wait, was there a year in that statement or no?
I did realize that I left an identifier in the very beginning of it.
You did?
Yeah, you're lucked out because I didn't hear it.
You did. I just read it again. Ooh.
It wasn't a year though, but I did in towards his age.
You said a young, so I'm assuming that it's before everything, so that would be A.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm over here like thumbs upping.
Yeah.
Yes, you got that one correct. So yeah, I guess that happened before he was famous, before he did comedy, before it all.
It sounds like he was testing out his comedy at the airport. Like,
It was at the oh my gosh, what's the airport in Chicago. He was getting ready to go back to Denver because that's where he was in med school. And I guess he was in a long line to board. And he, just as a joke to one of the guys, like a guy he didn't even know, just in line to get on the plane, like, I got 2 bombs in my bag or whatever. And just somebody, like one of the ticket people just happened to hear it. And then they called somebody and he got searched.
well, I'm curious, like, what year? Because I'm like, okay, if it was after 9/11, then, like, really bad taste. Pre 9/11, I feel like people would have kind of been like, haha.
Right?
It was definitely before 9/11.
Yeah, when did that happen? I'm curious too.
It was September 21st, 1970 on his 20th birthday.
1970s? I didn't think they even gave one single shit. Yeah.
Well, okay, in that case, it kind of maybe makes sense because they probably didn't have as strict, like, TSA for, like, bomb checks. So maybe they were like, oh, he could be serious. Because nowadays, I'd kind of be like, okay, well, BS. Like, you went through security. You had to have. Like, there's no way.
That's a good point. Yeah, they had no security then. You're right.
Yeah, until 9/11. Then it was like, lockdown.
Yeah.
He did it to himself 100%, just running his mouth.
Damn, that little shit.
Oh, well, that explains it too. That's why he was able to have the weed in his bag. Because there's no, like, that strict TSA. So it could have been weed or it could have been a bomb.
Yeah.
It happened to be weed. He should have kept his mouth shut. If he was going back to Denver, though, I mean, he could have gotten it there. But
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I'm like, how good is Chicago? Like, I just doesn't sound great.
Back in the 70s, even.
That's a great question. Yeah, he wants to get the Midwest stuff and take it back to Denver.
Yeah,
wow.
When my husband went to college, he took the California stuff to Iowa. Like,
right?
Yeah.
That's the way to do it, right?
You don't do Midwest too here.
And I bet that made him very popular.
Yeah, it did.
Guaranteed.
Spring just hits different. One day, cold mud. The next, warm sunshine. But the hard-working men and women in Carhartt don't wait for the forecast to get to work. Patching roads, clearing trails, planting crops. Their hands turn this season's uncertainty into possibility. So get out there, spring into action. We've got you covered for whatever the season throws your way. Carhartt, made possible.
What if you could have the most reliable Wi-Fi at the same price for 5 years? That's the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. No annual contracts, no hidden fees, and our best equipment included.
Plus, get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. Just 5 years of fiber-powered Wi-Fi that boosts speeds to the devices that need them most.
Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities. Xfinity. Imagine that.
Select plans only. Restrictions apply. Powered by fiber connected to the premises by coaxial cable. Actual speeds vary.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. You know those friends who support your preference for podcasts over music on road trips? That's the energy State Farm brings to insurance. With over 19,000 local agents, they help you find the coverage that fits your needs. So you can spend less time worrying about insurance and more time enjoying the ride. Download the State Farm app or go online at statefarm.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We've got 2 rounds left. The last one's more of a bonus. This one here is your final round for an additional point, if you can get it.
Okay.
This is your reputation era.
Ooh.
So you get to come up with the reputation here. So here's the crime. Ariana Grande was caught on security footage in a donut shop, licking donuts that were left unattended. She's then heard saying, "I hate America."
What?
Investigations with the shop confirmed those donuts were later sold to customers. They didn't press charges, but did request an apology. There is no multiple choice, no hints. You can tell us what era of her career you think it was in and give it a name.
Oh, that's fun. God, Ariana Grande's gone through so many eras. It was like, what, Disney Channel first?
Wait, was it Disney or was it Nickelodeon?
That was she was after my era of watching Disney Channel.
Yeah, because I was like, I never saw her in Disney. I just remember her from like Victorious and Sam and Cat.
Oh, okay. That was Nickelodeon then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like around that time, she was famous, but not like what she is today. I don't know. I don't know enough about that.
Do you think this was during her Nickelodeon career? Do you think it was after? Do you think it was while she was a pop star, after Nickelodeon, and then hitting her next bump up?
Well, she was a pop star she started becoming a pop star when she was filming Sam and Cat, which is why she was gone from a lot of the filming. And like Nickelodeon, I don't think she was able to kind of get away with that because she was working on a kid's show. So I'm going to say after working on a kid's show, pop star for sure. But like, I don't know, maybe starting out, because I feel like if that came out nowadays, people would like cancel her. Like,
right?
I feel like they cancel people for so much less. Not that that's not bad, but I mean, the store did sell. That's kind of the store's fault.
And now post-COVID too, right? Like everyone's gonna be like, you licked their fucking donuts?
Yeah, they're like germs. So definitely, so before COVID, after kids show. So it's like Ariana's like midlife career, like crisis stunt. Like that's.
I love it.
Yeah, I like that. The midlife career. It was in 2015. It was after Nickelodeon.
Okay, you nailed it then.
And it was before she was full on big diva pop star.
What she is today.
Yeah,
right.
And obviously before Wicked too. So,
God, could you imagine? She's like going on the Wicked press tour,
licking
her
donuts.
and her co-star like touching their nails, and then she's going and licking donuts on her spare time. Like,
I'm into it.
Wow.
I feel like they all lost it after Nickelodeon. So like doing something crazy like that, either like towards the tail end of your career there, or like, I don't know if you guys watched that documentary, that 3-part about Dan Schneider.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That guy is such a creep.
Oh, that's right. She was the big part. Yeah, because they made her do weird stuff. I should have known that. Yeah, the Nickelodeon thing.
Yep.
So that makes you weird.
That was the one I felt the most, like the kids stuff that I knew the most about was the Drake and Josh and that time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
12 points total. You made 8 out of 12.
Oh, good job. That's passing, if I ever did hear.
I also just wanted to hear your process and your way of thinking with your love for eras designing and stuff. I wanted to challenge you to design a room for us. This is for no additional points. It's just fun. Let you have a little fun.
Okay.
And we're calling this Design the Crime.
Ooh.
So in 1978, Tim Allen was arrested at an airport in Michigan with over 650 grams of cocaine. Facing what could have been decades in prison, he made a plea deal, gave up other drug dealers, served about 2 years, and then became America's favorite sitcom dad and Santa Claus. With your visionary interior design skills, we want you to design a room that represents this era, but not just that. Design a space that blends Tim Allen's snitching cocaine cowboy of the 70s era with hints of future Tool Dad Santa Claus energy.
Okay. You're like wholesome drug user, but like you're not dedicated enough to the drugs to like not be a snitch.
And we're definitely going with that fun 70s feel.
Which I love.
First, what kind of a room are you picking? Like, what room fits him, you think?
Probably a bathroom. No, I'm just kidding.
I want to do like a living room with like a good kind of chrome table with lines already on it and like credit cards. Do they have like, I don't know, maybe like fake credit cards that are like metal for what his drug uses?
Yeah.
But then have like a really cozy like red chair with like white like accents, like a red leather chair with like maybe some white fur trim to like tie in the Santa Claus feel.
Oh.
I am loving this.
Let's see. What artwork vibes do I get? I don't think he's like a family picture guy. I think maybe some like abstracts of maybe like people, but they don't quite look like people, which could tie into like the you don't really know him because you're like, is he a drug user? Is he a dad? Is he a snitch? You don't know. So there's like a big question mark.
This goes deep.
The mystery is unnerving, yeah.
I feel like he's the type to have like a skin rug, so like maybe like a deer skin if we want to be kind of like messed up. Maybe some like stitching, like some cool stitched artwork to kind of like, I don't know. I feel like I could see it in my head. It makes sense to me.
No, I feel that.
I mean, that's an interesting like character type. That's one way to get out of jail time. like make enemies of the people who sold you drugs. So make enemies, but then you become so famous that they can't kill you without being caught. It's kind of ingenious. As long as you pull off the becoming a really big public figure and like beloved after that, you're safe.
Totally.
But if he did that and then like retired or kind of just stayed like not in the public eye, I feel like he could have gotten attacked for that.
Yeah.
If he was any other person.
He snitched on all those people and said, I got to either get famous or I'm going to be dead in like a decade.
Yeah. Maybe those like metal window covers.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That restaurants and stuff have when they close.
After all that, they let him be Santa.
They let guys do a lot of things in Hollywood.
That's what we're saying.
That's not.
And the Home Improvement show.
Yep.
And he was Buzz on Toy Story. We can't forget about that.
That is a good point. I didn't even think about
shit.
Buzz at all the whole time I was thinking about that.
Oh, a Toy Story is always on top of mind for
I
me.
love Toy Story. I just didn't think about it. I loved your idea for that. That was really fun. The thought of a nice old vintage table, not just for the look, but also the functionality of your Coke work. And then the Santa chair is a really fun idea with the red. So yes.
And I'm sorry, the artwork thing was my favorite. Like not knowing who he really is. Oh my God, that was so deep.
That's true. Especially if you've seen the mugshot with his old 70s stash. It's like, who is this man?
Ew. I'm going to have to look. Wow,
I'm
well, you
curious.
crushed that game. Great job. I don't feel like I would have done well on that game at all.
Yeah.
I like the creative names of the eras. Those are cool.
The eras were killing me.
Thank you. Yeah, you said that you liked comedy, and I thought, I want to do something with celebrities and to tie in your era thing. And then I just had too much fun naming the stuff and realized maybe I made them too weird in the concept of naming them.
No, this was amazing. Oh my God.
Well, yes, thank you for going on Kylie's Eras tour with us. That was very fun. And I'm so glad that you used your true crime mind and context of like going through the timeline. I feel like I process things in a very similar way.
See, I don't. I'm really bad with context clues. I would have just been like, So I'm impressed.
We are impressed.
Trevin, were you a good test taker?
In the test of life, I wouldn't say I was good at papered tests a lot of times. If it was context-y questions, sure, but...
Yeah, context. I sucked at like multiple choice. That was just like, there was really nothing to pull from it. I can't do that. Like, ask me to pass an SAT and it's not going to be the best, but other tests where you can pull context and figure out the answer, yes.
Yes. As a kid, I didn't realize that people cared about that. I thought, I can't answer multiple choice. I must be stupid sometimes. So it's nice in adult life find that you do have power and you are smart.
Yeah, not everything is a multiple choice question.
Yes.
About grammar.
Right?
Before we wrap up and do plugs, Kylie, did you want to talk about your experience with crime? Yeah, how about that?
Yes. Well, once again, it was a San Francisco weekend. I went and I think like 2015 or so with a group of friends for my birthday. And we'd walked like a little too far because it's set up really nice. You know, there's a nice part with all the big shopping malls and the ice skating rink in the middle. And then you walk a little too far and you end up in the Tenderloin, which isn't great. I was with two of my friends because the group split up. And these two guys started like talking to them and tried to start rapping at them. They were like, had these really rough voices, like you couldn't understand. Like they smoked a lot, like a come here, little girl, like like
hell no,
just get over here, like fuck off, like that type of talking. Like I don't know if you're actually fully there or if you're just a really heavy smoker. Either way, this is like messed up. And my friends had the like freeze response. I had the run response, so I grabbed them and we ran into like the subway, kind of like New York, like going down like the stairs to like the underground transportation. I tried to like talk to a police officer for help, and they kind of acted like that was just like a normal occurrence. And
they're
then
like, "Oh, that's just old Jimmy on the corner."
Pretty much, that was the
grabbing
vibe.
Girls.
Yeah. Eventually, we made it back and weren't kidnapped, which was great.
That is great.
Oh my God.
I also had my car broken into there, and that sucks. In broad daylight. Crime's kind of rampant. It's great. There's plenty of stuff to do, but like keep your belongings on you at all times.
Did they take anything from your car, or did they just like...
Oh, yeah, no. Like laptop, my dad's laptop. We'd just gotten back from Canada. Canadian money, luggage, my schoolwork. That was the thing. At the time, I was super into school, and that was the thing I was most mad about, actually. because I was like, I spent the entire drive doing my physics homework.
Oh, hell no.
All the textbooks are like $100 each. My camera, like the one on the nightstand is actually like a replacement for my original. And this one feels like it's the same model, but this one feels like it's made of plastic, whereas the other one was like heavy and felt like it was made of metal. And
Mattel.
I'd taken pictures that day, and the SD card was also gone.
Oh my God.
Yeah, everything I cared about pretty much at the time was just gone. At the Presidio, which is really public space, 12 in the afternoon, plenty of cars. Oh, and my glasses, so I couldn't see.
Oh my
I'm really nearsighted.
Holy shit. I was hoping they just like stole some spare change or...
No,
they took your freaking laptop, your camera.
Your work.
Yep.
Your schoolwork.
The police found my backpack a few weeks later that was tossed in a dumpster, and I don't know why, because it was a really nice, like, leather Steve Madden backpack. At the time, I thought it was nice. So I was like, at least they ditched that, and I got that back. But nothing else was found, and I was doing the thing where I was, like, calling pawn shops and things like that, and my computer, my Mac at the time, I think I still have it, like, on my phone of if it was ever reactivated, it would, like, ping or do something. It's, like, pending being erased to this day, which is like years later. So I don't know if they took it apart and sold it for parts. I don't know what they did with it. So
that is really weird.
Yeah.
And you said both of these were in California?
Yeah, both of them were in San Francisco. There's so much to do. It's great. But if you leave anything in your car, chances are you'll get your window smashed. So like have good car insurance, have insurance on everything.
Okay, noted.
I keep like my camera around my neck. I keep my like taser. I keep everything attached. I look like a child because I just have a huge backpack on me at all times. But I'm like, it's either this or it gets stolen. So,
right. Oh my God. Damn, that's crazy. Because I know like San Francisco, it's known for like big hills, right? And this person's like having to carry like all these laptops and cameras and run away up this hill
with the parking, because if you look up the Presidio, it looks like this Greek kind of like outdoor amphitheater, and it doesn't look like it belongs in the city. Like there's the columns, like it genuinely looks ancient. Cars were parked around it in like a circle formation. So my guess, because it was our car and the car next to us, is they pulled a car in behind our car and the car next to us, and a multi-team smashed windows and grabbed as much as they could. I also say that because they didn't open the center console, and if they opened the center console, they would have gotten my phone at the time. Ooh. But they didn't. Because my dad and I just stopped to go take a parkour class, so we were like outside, like 10-minute walk away. Then we came back and we were like
parkouring in the distance when this is happening?
Yes, we did a YouTube video too of like doing 10,000 push-ups across San Francisco, and we ran like 13 miles, and we've done that twice now.
I love that.
Oh my God.
But that's like pre-Kylie having a child era, so I was very fit. I did it once after her, and I was very slow, but that's why I lost the weight. But aside from that, like I don't think I could do that again, at least not right now. So yeah, that's the happenings with San Francisco. So if you go, don't get robbed.
Okay. If we ever go, we know this now.
I mean, I've never been to California before, but I always think about that when I think about New York or stuff. Being a Midwesterner, at least I was raised to be like, if you leave the country and go to any place rural, you're probably just going to get jumped and robbed. And it took me many years to get past that. But
yeah,
the funny thing is I have that fear towards like New York a lot. I've never been there, but I have that fear. I would have never thought that way about San Francisco. So who knows?
I felt way better in New York than San Francisco.
Yeah, I've been to New York, like New York City, and I feel like people just kind of left you alone. Like they were just going where they needed to go.
They're so like busybody with themselves.
Yeah.
Somehow in San Francisco, there's a lot of people who are there who also don't somehow work all the time. But like New York, it always seems like someone's going somewhere to go get something done.
They're more work-minded, I guess.
Yes. Have you guys been to Vegas? Or is like this going to be
my
your first time?
Amanda's been.
Okay. I've been once, but it was before I was of legal drinking and smoking age. So
okay. Fun. No, this will be really fun then for you now.
Yeah.
Vegas is wild.
Yeah, I was like, that's a step out of the Midwest. I was like, that's a culture shock in and of itself. I mean, just the one strip.
No, I know. The first time I went, I was like, whoa, this is like another world.
It's going to be a major shock for me because I tend to feel more safe on vacations when I drive there. I feel like I teleport and it's like, I'll never be able to get home unless I fly again.
Yeah.
And I'm going without Emily this year. So I'm just going to be socializing a lot and just trying to be a busy bee the whole time.
Yeah, I'm like nervous and excited about like the socializing part. I'm like, okay, this year I kind of know what more to expect. Because last year I was like, I had no idea what to expect. I should have Googled videos.
No, totally. It's a lot at CrimeCon, but at least you have us there. You know us.
Yes.
You can come hang with us anytime. Well, before we let you go and off to do your whatever it is you have planned for this lovely day, do you just want to tell everyone where to follow you at?
Oh, yeah. Instagram is Kylie.Talamantez, which is spelled Talamantez. It's a mouthful, I know. TikTok and podcast on Spotify are Crime with Kylie. Kylie spelled like Kyle with an I, the right way. The only way.
There you go.
Hell
You tell
yeah.
them. Well, I just think our listeners will really love you. So definitely go over and check out all of her stuff, you guys. And as we head out, I just want to remind you all that no matter the crime, big or small, in the end, we are all doomed.
Doomed to have our own Eras tour.
Bye.
See ya. Thank you for listening to this week's episode. If you want more fun with Amanda and I, join our Patreon. We've got movie nights, bonus content, and ad-free episodes. Find us on social media to watch clips, view pictures, and interact with us. Do you have a petty crime of your own or want to suggest one? Send your stories to livelaughlarceny@gmail.com or DM us on any of our socials. We need more listener story episodes. And help support our show by giving us 5 stars wherever you rate podcasts. It really helps.
Bustling ghost, hunting gophers era.
Busting. Ghostbusters.
Oh, did I say bustling?
Yep.
Yes.
Bustling
I'm
ghost.
imagining him like scurrying. Like,
Let's get a move on, ghosts.